Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a JournalSay haul. I want to show you guys what I ordered from a coupon that they kindly gave to me, and I could choose whatever I wanted. So I bought some new things and I reordered some of them. So let's see. But before we continue, I have a discount code for JournalSay, so you can use it in your next order. Use the code Juliana8 to get 8% off. We are starting with the stickers, and first we have these letter stickers in white, the uppercase and lowercase, and I use these a lot. I have the silver, the gold and the black, and I really like them. I use them all the time in my reading journal or bullet journal, so I wanted to have the white as well. Okay, next we have some stickers that may look familiar to you. That's because I already have one of these packs and I used it in my recent November setup, the Dark Academia theme. I love them and I'm thinking of using them in other themes as well, so I bought the whole pack. It comes with 4 styles. The black is called Inspiration Muse. It has beautiful corner designs and it's in gold. It comes with 24 stickers, 6 designs, 4 of each. And I really like them. If you are doing some regal theme or anything that's slightly luxurious, this is perfect for it. So while I was putting this red pack on the table, I realized that the stickers inside are actually the same as the previous pack, so maybe a packaging issue, nothing major. So I got 2 of the Inspiration Muse stickers. And next we have the purple pack that's called Romantic Tome, and this one is more silver and one of the designs has some green, so it's very useful for themes or collages that don't look good with gold. This final pack is called Elegant Classical and I already have this one, so I really like it, and it's more brassy tones. Also, while taking the backing of the stickers off, they might rip in some corners, so just be careful with them. Moving on, we have these gothic stickers. This one is called Castle Night Tour and it has many tombs and crows which give the vibe of vampires, especially because of the quote on top: "The vampire's old home, hidden under the night sky." But I chose these stickers because they are perfect for my dark romance books, which if you watch my reading journal videos, you know they are my favorite. But they are also perfect for some vampire romance, so leave in the comments some recommendations. I would love to read some in November. This pack comes with 15 stickers with no repetition, so when it's on the page, there's no going back. Next we have this sticker pack that I use so much in my reading journal, especially in my reviews of the Shatter Me series by Tara Mafi. They are awesome to give the vibe of the apocalyptic worlds and crumbling cities, just, you know, that whole genre, so that's why I use them for those books. And not only that, I also used them recently in my review of the Dance of Thieves duet, so go check it out for yourself and see how I use them. They also have packs with icy and mountain designs or forests or even the galaxy, so just pick whatever you need. These packs come with 10 stickers, no repetitions, and in various sizes. Next we have these vintage bottle stickers. This pack is called Bottle of Purity and it comes with 25 stickers, 10 bottles and 10 of these mini quotes. Also, this is more of a thicker material, kinda like cardstock, just so you know that they might bulk up the pages a little bit. I bought these ones because of a specific book that I read this month, and also because they are useful for a lot of things and a lot of books. I've been showing you guys things that I'm going to use in my reading journal, but don't worry, I'll get to the ones that I'm going to use for the bullet journal themes in a minute. These next ones are good for both journals. They can be used for the bullet journal theme or for some decoration of a book review, which honestly that's what I'm going to do. This is basically watercolor flowers and they are so subtle and beautiful on the page. I actually already have the black one and I use them a lot on the book reviews. It comes with 10 designs, 2 of each, so in total we have 20 stickers. On camera they don't look as good, especially because I had to use my artificial lighting for this video because it was pouring rain outside and no sun whatsoever, so the lighting isn't best, but trust me, trust the listing images, they are just like that in real life. Moving on, we have these flowers with gold gilding. They are so magical. I couldn't choose between them, so, like the responsible woman I am, I bought them all. So let's start with these grayish ones. This pack is called the Grey Powder Fantasy. Honestly, just the packaging looks beautiful. They come with 10 designs, 2 of each, so 20 stickers in total, and you can do a whole theme by mixing the colors, or if you like more minimal decoration, a pack might be enough. These ones have this grey and pink color, they are very subtle and with the proper lighting, the gold gilding really has a moment. Next we have the green pack. This one is called Forest Secret Realm and the name really matches the vibe. The thing I like about these sticker packs is that they give you variations in the colors, so like for example in this green pack, you don't have the same color on every sticker. You have a lime green in one, a bluish green in the other, a emerald green in other, so you can really have some fun mixing them or choose the right color you want for a specific theme or collage. Okay, now we have the red pack. This is called Wind Blows the Rose, and these colors are amazing. I've been having a moment with red this year. I don't know why, but I've been really enjoying working with this color. It's a very hard color to use because it doesn't go well with many colors, but I also think that's the fun part. You can really challenge yourself to go out of your comfort zone. For me, my comfort zone is browns, beiges and creams, so red is very different from that. But going back to the stickers, I love this pack. I think it's my favorite from the 6. And here we have the blue pack. This one is called Blue Flowing Light. It has many shades of blue, some lighter, some darker, but I really like the designs, and with the gold gilding they look fantastic. Everyone knows that blue and gold go hand in hand, so of course they look beautiful together. I can't wait to use these in my manga and manhwa page reviews in my reading journal. That's a recent thing that I included in the journal and I love it because I did it many years ago before YouTube, so it's so fun to do it again and share with you the process and the final result. Now this one is the orange pack. It's called Brilliant Flower Letter, and again the colors are beautiful. This in particular is amazing for an autumn theme since we are in the season. If you prefer florals instead of the typical autumn leaves, this is an amazing option for you. You put this together with some brown ephemera, a solid color washi tape, and boom, you have a beautiful theme. And for the final pack of flowers and stickers, we have the Gentle Covenant, and this is the pink pack. This one reminds me so much of cherry blossoms, so if you want a theme based on that but not quite like it, these ones are really beautiful and they are perfect for a theme. We are moving on to the next category, and it's tapes, which I'm really excited about. Let's start with this one. This is the vintage watercolor flower PET tape, and it's pre-cut, which helps so much when putting things on the page. This is really beautiful and perfect for a bullet journal theme. If you like minimal aesthetic, you can use just this tape and one color pen. Or if you're like me, you can use some neutral color papers and some washi tapes to contrast with this grayish blue color on the flowers, and you have a theme. Also, a really beautiful lettering with some curves will look amazing on a theme with these flowers. This tape is 5 meters long and the loop is every 125 centimeters, which is a very long loop. It's more than a meter, and that's the usual, at least in some other tapes that I have. I really like the variation on the designs and also the sizes, so you can play around with the entire tape and have very different looks every time you use it. Next we have another PET tape. This one is also floral but in this purple color. This is called Bohemia and the tape is 6 meters long and the loop is every 150 centimeters. But it isn't pre-cut like the previous one, unfortunately. It would make my life easier, but I survived it before, so I'll survive again. I love the flowers on this one, but I can't tell you which flower this is. I don't really know much about flowers, just a few. And I chose this tape specifically because in a previous reading journal video that I was making, I ended up making spreads for only purple books somehow, and I realized that I don't have that many purple stationery because I don't gravitate towards this color, so I decided to get at least one tape that I can use all the time. Moving on to this amazing PET tape. This one is called Yonjin Sky Lantern, and unfortunately at the time of this voiceover it is sold out. The tape doesn't even appear on the site anymore, so I'll keep an eye out to see if it has stock in the future. But this tape and the next one are going to be used in a future bullet journal theme, so leave your guesses down below on the comments to see in which month I'm going to use them. This one is 6 meters long and has a very long loop with so many cute designs. The lanterns are beautiful and it has so many drawings on them, you can pick and choose which one you want to use on your spreads. Also, it has a very subtle holographic effect on some details, which makes it even more beautiful when it's hit by the perfect lighting. But if you liked this one, the next is also going to be a very good option. This is called Dim Place and it has many designs of very different things. It has some lanterns, some frames, mirrors, birds, butterflies, lamps, some shells, and all put together with some flowers here and there and also some bubbles. All in this beautiful blue. It is 5 meters long and the loop repeats every 166 centimeters. While the lantern's tape had variations in size, most of them were bigger, and this one has more options in terms of size. You can use the smaller designs to fit smaller spaces. You can see now side by side why I chose them to be put together on a theme. The blue is very similar and they both have lantern designs, so they can work perfectly together. So subscribe to see what I'm going to do with them in the future. This next tape is going to be the last of this category and it is the Burn Ruins tape. I've used it before in my July setup and you may have noticed that I didn't bought any washi tape except for this one, and that's because I have a lot of them. I have to declutter some of them when I move all the things to my studio because my house is currently under renovations and I have and do everything in my room, which is not very good for storage and not very practical, but it has to work for now, so I decided to only get things that I need and I'm going to use. We are now in the papers and notepads category and we are starting with this paper pad called Black Mirror. It's 6 by 6 inches, 160 GSM, so it's the same thickness as the pages on my journals, and it has 12 different designs, 2 sheets of each. I chose this one because I love the designs and because I wanted some blue stationery, which is also a color that I'm lacking in my stash, and since this one has many variations in color, I think it was a very good option. Moving on, we have this set of 4 pattern papers in various sizes. They are called The Legend of Twilight and they are very thin, which is great for collages and layering. So each pack has 5 designs, 2 pieces for each design, but one is an A4 size and the other is an A5. So you have the same design but in 2 different sizes. I bought this as a set of 4, but you can buy them separately if you only like one pack. I used the brown set in my recent Dark Academia setup and the red and blue in my Dance of Thieves duet review spreads in my reading journal. Okay, next we have the notepads, and these first 2 are from the same listing. This green one is called Polar Night. It's very pretty and I love the frames. Also, it has 6 different designs of those frames, so you can choose which one you want to use, and it's perforated, so it makes it really easy to tear up and use it. I sometimes like to cut very close to the frame to avoid the space around, but in some cases it's just perfect like that, so you choose how you use it. The black one is called Abyss and it has 9 different frame designs, so it has even more options for you. Also, if you don't like these colors, you can choose between blue, brown, white and also grey. Next we have another 2 notepads from the same listing, and I also been saying notepads even though they aren't notepads, but I don't know what else to call them, so just bear with me. I chose the red and the blue and they have perforated lines in between each frame so you can tear them wherever you want, but be careful while tearing them because they are very fragile. I bought these next ones as a set of 6 because they were all so beautiful that I couldn't choose between them, so again I got them all. And this pack is called The Garden by the Sea. Let's start with the brown. This one is called Rhyme of Elegance. It has 5 different designs in this rectangular size and it has 10 pieces of each design, so 50 in total. The green one is called The Dream of Flower Ripples and it's also in this rectangular size, but the inside of the frames is oval. And the last big one is the blue and it's called Butterfly Light in Paris. Then for the tiny ones, they are square size and the first one is the pink with cute bows and it's called Butterfly Dream. Then we have the grey that's called The Words of the Morning Light, and last but not least we have the blue and this one is called Champs-Élysées Rhyme. I'm so sorry for my French. We are now in the last category, that is stamps, pens and more. And let's start with the stamps. This one is the Vintage Camellia Flower Transparent Silicone Stamp. And to test out these stamps, I bought this beautiful ink pad in the color Cocoa Brown. So let's test them out. The stamps have some large designs but also tiny ones, which is great to have different size options to use in many different ways. And they are so simple that I'm thinking of using them as background in my collages or also coloring them with a color that matches the theme. You can really do whatever, and this brown ink pad is the perfect brown. I tend to use acrylic markers on my stamps because I have many different colors, but for larger stamps, the ink pad helps a lot. I've been on the hunt for a black brush marker that was small enough to use in my lettering, so I decided to buy this set of 4 ultra-fine, soft-tipped brush pens, all in black, to test them out. These pens have 4 sizes, the 06, 07, 08 and 1mm, and they write very smoothly, which is awesome. The tip is soft enough that I can bend the tip to do the lettering, and firm enough for me to control, so it's a very good in-between, which I like. They don't smell at all, and they are also alcohol resistant, waterproof, heat resistant, and not easy to fade since they are water based. But we'll see how they last in the future. And I was very surprised when I saw that JournalSay had Tombow markers. I never tried them before because they are not available to me in Portugal, so I decided to buy the black one, it's the N15, and see what it's all about. Honestly, I didn't love the tip. I think it's great for big lettering, but I think I still prefer my other markers. But it was awesome to try them out finally. Next we have a curry mat, and I chose the black one because I think it fits the design. But it has other colors to choose from, and I bought this circular one because sometimes I need a smaller cutting mat, and this size is perfect for that. And last but not least, the final product of this haul is simple and practical dot glue. I needed to stock them since I used up all the ones that I had, and actually in my November setup I had to use a glue pen for everything, and it was not fun, so I really needed a few of these. These ones are very good, so I'm going to buy them again next time. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you JournalSay for supporting my channel and my stationery collection. And again, if you saw anything that you liked, you can use my code Juliana8 to get 8% off your order. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a like, subscribe, and put a pencil emoji in the comments to let me know you watched it till the end. I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!